Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make this summer dress Daisy. It's the continuation of the summer blouse Daisy. It's exactly the same on the top. The bottom part is just brook lace. It's very easy to make. It's all done in crochet. And here I'm gonna leave the link for the summer blouse Daisy part 1 and 2 on the screen and on the description box. That way you go to those videos and you do part 1 and 2. You make the blouse, and then after that we'll continue with the bottom part of the dress. I'm making a beach top or a swimming suit cover-up top Daisy. It's exactly the same in the front as this one and the summer blouse, and it's a little different. The back is just an open back, so it's very easy. I'm gonna leave here a picture, that way you see it, and just in case you want to make that one too. Well, here is the listed material you're gonna need to make this beautiful summer dress Daisy. To make this summer dress Daisy, this is the yarn I'm gonna use. I'm gonna change from the blouse that I did. This is the continuation. Like if you want to make this dress and you don't see in the video the blouse, I'm gonna leave here the link on the screen. You will see a link and you're gonna click with the mouse there, and that will bring you to the link and how to do the top part of the dress. That is the blouse that I did. I want to make it in 2 different videos, because if you wanted to do them in different color, you can do that. I did the blouse black and white, and the black part was really difficult to see, so I decided to give a little bit of a review or explanation what I did in the black part. That way it will be easier for you to see what I did in that particular piece. I don't want to do the entire thing. I'm just going to give you a review, because in the other video I explained really well what I did for the blouse. In a video before, I did a blouse that was purple and orange, and it was a lady that said that to look really well at the yarn color before I do my videos, because it wasn't purple, it was blue, and it was a purple color, but I don't know why my camera, when I record, the dark purple look dark blue. This one is a purple color and it look like a dark blue, but it's purple. So I don't want to mislead anybody of the color that I'm using. So I don't want anybody to say, no, you say it's purple, and it's not, but it is. It is a dark purple. This is the yarn I'm going to use. It's the same type of yarn that I use for the blouse, just the color is different. And this one is from Loops and Thread, Wool-like, it's the Simile Lane, and it's 100 grams, 85% acrylic, 15 nylon, and this one is white, that one is lavender, and that one is purple, and they are super fine one. This yarn is really nice for summer clothes because it's light and it's stretch. I give it a nice stretch to the piece. You're gonna need a tapestry needle and scissor and markers. You're gonna need quite a few of them. If you don't have this type of marker, you can use a little piece of yarn or safety pin or bobby pin, whatever you have at hand. And for the crochet hook, on the blouse video I said that you can use from 3 or 4 millimeter crochet hook, but you can use 3, 3.5, 4, even a 4.5 if you want a bigger piece. That's my recommendation. So I already did one of the pieces of the blouse, and I'm going to show you what I did on the brook lace part. That was the black part on the other one. On the blouse that I did, I only used 2 colors, so it was just black and white, the combination. But in this one, since I'm using 3 colors, I have to use them in a way that it look nice. And this is, I like the way this look. In the center, I did my 2 first row with white, this one with the lavender, and then I did the white again, and then the purple. And I like this combination of the 3 colors like that. And now I'm gonna explain how is that I do my brook lace. With the white yarn, I'm gonna show you how to do the first row of brook lace. I'm just gonna do a little piece for a review. You're gonna do a slip knot, and I leave a tail for securing the two ends together once I finish. I like to secure my pieces really well. I don't want them to fall apart. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain. I'm going to place my finger there and hold that 4 chain to mark that one. I'm going to chain 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over. I'm going to go to that first chain that I was holding in there, and I'm going to do a double crochet and 3 more for a total of 4. Three and 4. I'm going to chain 2, and remember, each time you chain 2 is when you're going to attach this piece to this one here. You're going to go into any of this space here. Let's chain 3, and you're going to do a single crochet. Those chain 2 plus the single crochet and chain 2 more, that will give you the total of 5 chain that we have in here. It's the same distance. So you're going to turn your work around, and you're going to do 4 double crochet. And remember, it's 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. And I'm not doing the whole entire second video again. I'm just giving you a review. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That way you see more clear how is that the Brook Glaze is done. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, you want to chain 2, 1 and 2. Go to the next space and do a single crochet, chain 2, turn your work around, and again repeat your 4 double crochet. Like that, you're going to work all the way around. And remember, I'm going to leave the link for the blouse, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you turn again. And like that, you're going to continue, and this is how the Brook Glaze look like. And I wanted to mention that I'm going to do another blouse with this design, but you only going to need one of these pieces. And I will explain a little bit as I go how we're going to do the other one. That way you don't go ahead and do one piece and then you realize that it's not exactly the same. After you finish attaching this piece, what you're going to do is place the marker, and you're going to start working on the second piece. What I did was I start in here and here. It's exactly the same as we did for the white, okay? It's always the same. Here, and when I got to the place of the marker, I went up 6 loops on the outside, 5 loops on the inside. I turned my work around and came back down, and then I started working again in the loops here beside the marker. When I get to that part, I'm going to show you how I did that corner there, because in the blouse video I recorded in Spanish, so that part, so I want to explain you here, that way you guys can see exactly what I did with a better view of the piece. And in here, remember, you stop in here, you go up, down, and then come back to the place of the marker. So I just wanted to explain you a little bit, that way you guys can see a little bit better what I did in the other blouse. Remember, a few minutes ago I said that I'm gonna make another blouse with this design. It's only one of this piece. So when you do this part here, the circle and the first row of Brook Glaze, you'll stop there, and then you will go to the next video that I'm planning to make. After you finish here with a strap, you will connect one loop to this one here after the marker, and in the next one, and after you do those two, you will finish and you will chain two, and you're gonna turn around and you're gonna work in this loop and this one backwards. So you will turn it around like this, and you pass it through this one, you pass it through the other one, you pass it through those three loops, and you're gonna chain one and two for separation. This one I'm doing a little bit different than the other one in this part here, because in the other one I broke out each loop and I didn't chain one, but you can do it either way. And then you're going to continue working exactly the same as you've been doing until now, until you get to the one before the marker. And this one here. When you get to this one here and you finish out, you'll go back, and the loop on top of it here, the two loops behind, you will do your gathering like this one, and then you're going to continue doing the strap exactly the same. I just wanted to show you a little bit better the way to do this than the black color. You're going to work all the way around till you get here, and then here is where you're going to start attaching the two pieces. This is the piece that you have to do first, completely work all the way around. You have to finish this one before you do the last one, and in the other one, when you are working here on the side, is when you're going to start attaching the two together, the front and the back part. So in each place where we have these four markers, we're going to have two loops on each corner, because this is going to create the corner, and I'm going to create this loop here in the outside. That is the one that's going to be where we're going to start attaching the other one to this one in here, and in this one here we're going to finish in the one that will stay in the outside. So to create that, I already have one loop there in that marker, and now I'm going to chain two, and I'm going to create another one in the same place. I'm going to chain two, and I'm going to continue 4 double crochet, chain 5, 4 double crochet, chain 2, and here I will do the next one with a single crochet. You're going to continue doing this, and remember you have to have 2 loops on each marker. And in the other piece we're going to do exactly the same, but when we are creating this loop here and the other piece, we're going to be attaching it to this one here. Okay? So that's what I wanted to show you, because you have to finish one of the pieces all the way around completely before you start doing the other one. Once you finish a whole piece like this completely, that you finish sewing it under here, and you work on the other one, and you already done the straps, and you go to the first marker under the arm, and you have one loop in there. Remember, there's 2 loops. I already start going to start to connect to the other side. I'm gonna go here. Remember, the 2 pieces have to be right size up. And in the center of this one, look, I have my 2 here, and in the center I'm gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, and I'm gonna do my 4 double crochet. And remember, it's always 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. You're gonna continue working the strap as you go and connect at the same time. So just wanted to show you a little more clear what I look like. Okay, like that, and you chain 2. You go again to that space of the marker and do a single crochet, chain 2, turn your work around, and you're gonna continue doing this until you go to the next marker. You see, you're gonna continue attaching the 2 pieces and working on the strap as you go, and you continue attaching until you get to the center of this marker here, and you create the last connection in here, and then you continue working in this piece alone until you get to the other marker here. And then once you get there, you're going to start attaching this piece to the other one, and you will work it until you get to the last marker. When you get to the last marker, you will cut the yarn and attach the two ends, and we'll be working then on the bottom part of the dress. After you finish attaching the two pieces that you come from that other video, when you have already the top done, it's like this. We're gonna try to even a little bit this part here, the one with the wave, and we're gonna create this half of a flower like that in there. It's very easy. We're gonna start with a slip knot and a chain of 6. I'm gonna go to the first one and create a circle with a slip stitch. We're gonna chain 1, and we're gonna go inside the circle and do a single crochet. Now we're gonna start the first petal. We're gonna chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna wrap the yarn on the hook 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna do a quadruple double crochet, but we don't want to finish. 1, 2, and 3, and we have 2 loops on our hook. Again, 1, 2, and 3, and again 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna close those 3 loops with a slip stitch, and now we're gonna go from these 2 loops. We're gonna go to the first one, and we're gonna do a single crochet. We're gonna chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna come here to the circle. Make sure that your petal is not twisted. Right sides up. And you're gonna do a single crochet. Now you're gonna do another single crochet, and you're gonna do the half a petal that we have to do now. We're gonna chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna go to the next loop, and you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're gonna come to the circle, and you're gonna do a single crochet. And make sure that you close that petal. Sometimes they tend to open a little bit. Now you're gonna do another single crochet, and we're gonna do the middle petal. And this one, because it's higher up the connection, we have to do a little longer. So we're gonna chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This time we're gonna wrap the yarn on the hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're gonna pass it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we had 2 loops open. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna slip stitch the 3 loops, and you're gonna go to the center here where we attach these 2, the front and the back part. You're gonna go to the single crochet, and you're gonna do a single crochet in there. Now you're gonna chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're gonna come here again to the circle. You're gonna do a single crochet, and now you're gonna do another single crochet, and you're gonna do the half a petal. So it will be a chain of 6, a single crochet in this loop here, a chain of 6, and then a single crochet in the circle, and then a chain of 6, and you're gonna do the full petal in the next loop, and then when you come back to the circle you do a single crochet, chain 1, cut the yarn and loose the tails, and you're gonna repeat that on the other side of the top. That will be 2 parts the same. It's very easy. Only the one in the center that is a little bit higher is a little bit longer. With the white yarn, now I'm going to change color. I did a slip knot, and I'm going to start to do another strip like this, but in white. You decide what color you want. If you're using different color, or the same color that you're using for the entire piece. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's for my 4 double crochet, and I'm going to chain 5 to turn my work around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to do my first double crochet, and I'm going to do my other 3 for a total of 4. You're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and you're going to start in any of these loops. I'm going to start this one close to the flower, that way I can show you how I'm going to work in here, and from there you can continue and do the same on the other side. I'm going to do a single crochet in this loop here, excuse me, and 1, 2 chain, turn my work around and do my 4 double crochet. It's pollen season and I get allergies. Two, 3 and 4. I gotta chain my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Turn my work around and again 4 double crochet. Now, because the flower is a little higher than this here, I want this to be more straight. So here you can do half a double crochet, or half a treble crochet, a treble, depend on the distance you have from here to here. So I'm going to chain my 2, and I'm going to try with a double crochet. Yarn over. I'm going to go to the space here where I did the single crochet, and I'm going to do a double crochet, and that will make the piece a little bit longer there. So I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, turn my work around again, do my 4 double crochet, chain 5, turn your work around, and do your 4 double crochet, and again you will do the same, but only you do those long ones where the flower is. Okay, so you're gonna continue, you see, because you want this more straight. You're gonna do another one in the center of the circle. You're gonna come back and in the center of the single crochet, and then you will jump to this one here. But only the ones attached to the flowers are the ones that you're gonna do with this little bit longer stitch. The rest will be single crochet, and then you work all the way around. When you get to the other flower, you'll do exactly the same as you did in this one, and then you'll come back and finish here. If you want this to be a little bit more wider, you can do 2 loops in some of these here. You attach 2 of them in some of them. Here I try to do one of the loops in the center of this petal, but I don't like the way it look, so I'm gonna create them in the center, and I'm gonna put 2 in that space, and this time they're gonna be treble crochet. So I'm gonna chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over twice. So I'm gonna go to the center of the petal. I'm gonna pass it 1, 2, and 3 times. Chain 2, 1 and 2. Turn my work around and do my 4 double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Turn my work around and again 4 double crochet. Chain 2, and over twice, and I go again in the center and do exactly the same, and that creates an extra loop. See, I give a length to the stitch to be straight, and now you're gonna do the chain 5, go back again, and you're gonna do your double crochet in here, and then you're gonna continue, and you have to do exactly the same on the other side. Here I finished that row and I sewed them together, and this is what it looked like. What I did for mine was I did some increases, and remember we start here and this one here with 1. So let me see, here we started this one with 1, and then we did the double crochet, the treble crochet, again another double crochet, and here where I did 1 and the other here I did 2. I did 2 with 1 on each, and in the third one I did 2 together, and like that I work all of the way around, and I finish with 2, and the one that I started was just 1. See, I did 1 there, and then I finish and I sew them just right there. So to continue, what I'm gonna do, nice and simple, I'm gonna do 3 more rows of white, exactly the same, and then after that I will do 4 rows or 5 of these lilac, and then after that I will do from 4 to 5 or 6 maybe of the purple. So this is how I'm gonna give the length to the dress. I don't gonna do any more increase or anything, just do this exactly the same all the way around, sew them together, come back again and work each row separate. So I'll measure here when I have the length that I want for mine. Here is the end result of the summer dress Daisy. I hope you guys like it. I certainly do love this dress. This dress is made for a size large, that's why it don't look a little bit big in my mannequin. My mannequin is from the size small to a medium. I want to show you here the side of the dress where I did the half a flower, how it look really nice in there. And the length was like 4 inches on top of the knee, so it looked really nice. I have a really nice length to it. I did 3 rows of the white yarn, 4 rows of the lilac, and 2 rows of the purple. Well, I hope you guys like it, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make the dress and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. Have a beautiful day. Bye.